was interesting. So that that was an interesting ending to the show. Welcome everyone, Tim Steve here, back again with another video. So I will go um, review and react review against all odds, and it was a good show. I mean, I have no issues with it. There was one finish I did not like at all, but let's go down the list where by each match. So first off, we start with the Good Brothers versus Tommy Dreamer and Sami Callihan in a street fight. Um, Sami Callihan and Tommy Dreamer took had most of the advantage in the match, and the Good Brothers try to get some punches in, use some weapons, but Sami Callihan and Tommy Dreamer pick up the victory in the street fight. It was good like I said, good match. I'm glad the right people won, the right tag team won in this match. So let's go to the next match: Kojima versus Joe Doering. Now this was a hard-hitting match. I'll have to give him props on that. It was very, very impressive. I'm starting to become a Kojima fan because I don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling that much, and I've never seen this guy. So the past couple of weeks when he's been on, he's impressed me, and his match with Joe Doering really stuck out to me. It was one of the two matches that I enjoyed tonight. Joe Doering ended up picking up that victory over Kojima. So next match: Ace Austin, Petey Williams, Chris Bey versus Rohit versus Trey Miguel for a number one contenders match for the X Division title. I love the X Division. I'm not gonna lie, I love the X Division over the Cruiserweight division in WWE. So I mean, they got really good in the match. I'm sorry. You had Madman Fulton coming in and interfering with the entire match, and they just basically call it a no contest. But I thought a fatal 5-way is no disqualifications. Like again, I didn't like it. I didn't like the finish of the match, and I thought Trey Miguel had the match won, but then Madman Fulton came out of nowhere and just ruined that entire match. Next one we had Rich Swann versus Morrissey. Morrissey just takes total control of the match. Morrissey ends up picking up the victory. I knew they weren't gonna bury him. They were at least gonna give him the match. So yeah, Morrissey picks up the victory over Rich Swann. Next match: Tenille Dashwood versus Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace had this one. Tenille Dashwood picked up the victory. She got distracted by Rachael Ellering helping her with Kaleb with Decay, and Jordynne Grace getting all frustrated, and we could possibly be seeing a heel turn coming soon in the coming future with Jordynne Grace. So I mean, Jordynne Grace basically held her own, but then Kaleb was going to interfere, but Rachael Ellering stopped it. So we could possibly see Rachael Ellering versus Jordynne Grace somewhere in the near future. Next match was for the Knockouts tag team titles: Fire and Flava versus Kimberly and Susan. Again, I I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good match. I thought honestly, uh, I thought Susan was gonna bring back Su Young and bring her back into this match. Obviously, she didn't. Fire and Flava ended up retaining their titles in the in this. So next we got Violent by Design versus Decay. Violent by Design retains. I love Decay. Violent by Design by far the better faction than Sanity was in WWE. EY distracts Crazy Steve, and then Rhino gets a pipe and hits him in the leg, hits Crazy Steve in the leg. So that's how they pick up the victory. Violent by Design is actually a good faction. They obviously cannot. You don't know who you gotta watch because you got EY still there in their corner. So Violent by Design retains. Next match, you got Deonna Purrazzo versus Rosemary for the Knockouts title. Now, Deonna Purrazzo retains her title. She always puts on a clinic. But I'm going to make one point. We had that media call of Triple H saying all the best women wrestlers wants to come to WWE. Well, Deonna Purrazzo having this great title reign as Knockout champion doesn't prove that she needs to be in WWE. They basically made her a jobber, and she don't need WWE. No, she's great where she is, and Triple H, he dropped the ball. WWE dropped the ball on her and Ty Conti. So not all the best women wrestlers need to go to WWE. I'm just putting that out right now because it's just straight facts that not every single great women's wrestler needs to come to WWE. I'm enjoying Deonna Purrazzo's run in Impact Wrestling. Soon hopefully she'll be a double champion, and we'll see come down the line if she gets the other title from Triple A Wrestling. So the final match tonight, Kenny Omega versus Moose in Jacksonville at Daly's Place, home of AEW. They had fans there. They actually had some of AEW talent for this match. Great back and forth match between Kenny Omega and Moose. I have to say they work so well together. The Young Bucks came out obviously and helped Kenny Omega win. After the match, Sami Callihan ended up showing up out of nowhere and started beating the crap out of the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. And then Don Callis fires Sami Callihan. So this leads a big question towards Slammiversary. And hopefully we get answers on Thursday night on see what happens for Slammiversary. So, overall, great pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. It was not boring. The action kept going. Every single minute, every match was a good match. Except for like I said, I enjoyed the X Division #1 contenders match, but I didn't like how it ended. I hate it. I didn't like it, and hopefully they sort this out by Slammiversary. Before Slammiversary, sorry. Yeah. Would that be it for me? I will be back tomorrow. I'll be doing NXT TakeOver in Your House review. So I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow. Alright. See ya.